Welcome to Ceiven Academy. Here we deal with technology that is made simple and easy for students and teachers as well as other professionals. So today we want to go into function as I told you before now. Many people, even on YouTube, you see most gurus mistaking functions and formulas together. Of course, there's a difference. And that's what you're going to see in a jiffy. Now, functions is used, for example, let's say if we check our work, we have hours worked. Now, I can use function to sum up or to know the total hours that was worked by this group of employees. Okay, how do I compute that? Let's take a look at the hours work is on what group? Is on D2, right? So just come over to D2 and scroll it down to the bottom. If you go to the bottom of it all, and as usual, also start with that equals to. So you have equals to, and for you to know the total number of hours worked, you use summation, which is sum. So type in sum. Did you notice something? Immediately I type in sum, excell understand what I'm going to do. What did you do? You went to the database, search something that relates to what I'm doing right now, and bring it up. And also have a list what is even a statement sum. I told you what say add all the numerical value or stuff like that. It will also tell you the meaning. So if you're looking for something, it's always there to guide and help you check the database and bring this out for you. We also have SUMIF and SUMIFs and so many others that maybe in the next tutorials we're going to deal with those ones. But for now, let's deal with sum. So after typing sum, you now ask yourself, what are you summing for? For you to do that, bring another formula, which is bracket. Okay, look for your bracket, and then the next one is D. Again, I also bring out searches. This will also bring out what I think will help you. Even that, I also show you the formula that you can use. So if you check out if those things that was bringing out is okay for you, you can apply them. But it's not going to work for you, there's no point. You leave it and continue what you are doing. So then I don't know what you are doing, it's just suggesting for you. So we'll say D2. And as if you could remember in our previous class, a class before this, the other one, we told you that this is what you use to choose column. Okay, maybe you want to type so many things, you use this expression, we use to express in excell. So column, I'll go to the next one, which is say D41. Okay, and then you close with bracket, and you see that if you check you see the whole boxes is covered from beginning to the end. So what do? You press enter, and it gave you the figure. 7,284 hours was worked. Was the hour work by all. Now this is very simple, but there are some other simpler ways you can also use to achieve the same goal. Let us dive into the second way you can use. If I come over here, let me just clean up, so I don't want to be wasting a lot of time here. I click here, and you come over to 42, and you start scrolling. So it selects everything immediately for you. Let it for you. So you just hold it and cover it back, and then press enter. I see give you the same figure. You know why this is? Because of as I was dragging it, because I'm not using mouse, I'm doing directly from the laptop. Okay, this is another way, this second way that you can use. Then there is also this third way, and that third way is very simple. Because many people already use sum, so they understand it, and so they try to make it very, very simple for whoever is working with calculation. So what we do in that one, you just come over here, start with the D, put your mouse on the D2, then you start selecting. Select straight down. You can also select from up, you can select from down, any way you want it, okay? Stop where you want it to be. Then take your mouse to home. Right there in home, this is the home tab. Then you start looking at ribbons. You are looking for summation ribbons. You go straight from home, under editing group, you check up, you see summation ribbons, okay? So if you click on this summation, look at it, so the formula is already down there. So once you click on it, bam, immediately, without wasting time, the answer is given there. Okay, without wasting time. So see, I have the same results immediately without wasting any time. Okay, So this is the simplest and the quickest way for you, and I would also advise that you use that. Just go over it, click on it, and once you click, you drag it down, then go to the ribbons up and click on this summation. Okay. Now, because sum is also like, let's bring it up. Let's bring it. Remember we'll talk about. Just bring it down. Okay. So because sum is also relative, so you can easily work with this. For example, if I drag this, let me just drag it like this, and it's going to give me the same calculation on this. Right? It's a total is a drag it, give out the totals, because they are all relative. Okay. So not, and so they make use of relativity. Okay. So apart from this, there are still many other things that we can work on apart from sum. But this is a method that you can use in working sum. So we now know the total or total number of hours that these people have worked. So right here, let's put the total so I will know what I'm talking about. Let's put the total here. Total sum. So total sum. And here we put the sum. Here we write the sum. Now I talk about summation. Then another total again that I want to calculate is, let's say, average. We want to know the average workforce. So just the same way that we did for sum, that's also the way you do for average. Okay. So for that, you also have to start with equals to. Put your equals to. Then you write average. Exactly, me give me suggestion, it also be suggestion telling me all the averages and the one I want to use, but I also be generic. I use this average. So I type average, I use the first one, average. Average. And as usual, open your bracket, and the same thing, D2 up to D41, D41. You close it, and you press enter, and give you total average hours worked. And also, because it's relative, you can also use the same method, drag it up, and it's going to work for us. Barely also give you this. Now, remember the other time, the last class, we told you that we're going to save one particular item with a name, with a name task is owned, right? So let's go and see how that works. The task is owned, I'll give him as a name. Let's bring it down and see how it also works, and how you can also calculate that right away. Okay? So I will use sum as usual, which is a total. So I'll use equals to sum, bring down, and then remember, do you still remember the name? Do you still remember the name we use? And that task is owned. Yeah, I told you forgotten, you just come over to the class, click on it, and don't to forget, don't make mistake, the spelling must be correct. Spelling must be correct, otherwise it won't go. Remember we did that last time, it didn't go because we have a wrong spelling. It's better I have to go back and copy it to make sure that everything is okay. The class is done right, don't worry, it's better for you to get it than also rush it up and you fail to get it. So put your equals to, write your sum, and then contribute to put this. And then what you see, it recognizes it immediately. Excel is able to recognize it. So without us writing did this, did that, or did this, did that, immediately you bring it down, you show the total number. Okay? So for the average, same thing, it will also recognize this right away. So you type your average, your equals to average, then open it, type the task is owned completely, don't make any mistake, close it, and bring it down, and you see the average. Okay, so these are not the only most popular one that is used. Let's go to others and see how those ones, the functions for those ones as well. So we want to know the highest number of employees, the lowest number of employees, and stuff like that. Let's from there so say which one is highest number. Just write highest number of employee. Then also go down and look at want to find out the lowest number. The lowest number of employee. And after that, maybe I want to know the total number of employee or total number. So for me to calculate all these figures, same function is used. I can use a very simple function, and let's just go right away. For the highest number, I will use max. Okay, so you use equals to max, put your as usual from D2 to D49, right? And that's where we are, it's D49. Then you close it. Okay, bring it down. No, it's not D49, it's 3. Not D49. Remember, I talk about mistake. If mistake comes up, just try your best to clean it up immediately. Okay, clear everything so I don't waste much time. Oh, D41. We're even passing where we are. D41. Okay. Alright, max. That max stands for the total, the highest number. Max. So it's equals to max. Put your D2, with your sum, and D41 or D40, wherever you write. Now bring it down, and that's it. Told us that the highest number is 432, and you know, for extension, also highest number of tabs that accrued, and the highest number of tabs that we are owing, as far as that is concerned, by the highest number of employee is 51.84. So you know why this number is very important. Of course, you can actually guess it. Take a look at it and see those numbers. But it will help you when these numbers are in thousands. You know, so many numbers. So with this, you can easily get what you're looking for. So let's go to the lowest number. For the lowest number, you use mean. And as usual, each time you type it will help you. You use mean. Each time you type anything. And say we go to the database and try to bring out what you're looking at. Look, I say mean. The lowest number, this is if you can read it up, you find out that is what I'm looking at. In case you don't know what you're doing, if you read it, you know, okay, so I'm okay, you now click it. Okay, or you go to the next one and you also read the instruction about that one until you get what you're looking at. Okay, so since you know what you're looking at, we don't need to read that, but you can read that for more emphasis. So I put this and the same D2 and put my column and then D41, and then bring it down, click. And first also the lowest number of employees and the tasks that accrue to him, also do the same thing, and then total task that is owing, do the same thing, and it's going to give you the figure right away. Okay. Okay, maybe I'll figure out what happened later or not now. So the total number, want to see total number of employee. Let's expand the work. We want to know the total number. So for total number, you use count. Okay, you use count. So same thing, use equals to your count. D2 to D41. D41. Close it. Bring it down. Say the total number is 28. And if you check the total number we are working with is exactly 28. Let's also do, because I know they are the same family, let's drag it and see what will happen. Exactly. So you also times all the numbers for you and you also get it right. This one that shows 0, it will be a little error that you can easily work out on your own and find out why it shows like that. Okay, so it's very simple. Meanwhile, this is exactly how you can get all of this without getting confused. And also tell you the beauty why you use this method, because without wasting time, you get the figures you are looking at immediately. Yeah, no matter how many millions or thousands, or thousands or millions that are there, with this, it will be very, very clear and easy for you. So see you in the next class as we move on to our next lecture. What are we going to learn next? So in our next class, we go to formatting a text. I can actually format your rows, your columns, and some special tips that will help you to format more easily, okay? See you in that class as we wrap up this class. Thank you for hanging around and listening to us. Bye.